So right now, I would definitely say I'm feeling the effects of COVID-19. Um, I'm getting really sick of being at home. I would much rather be at school. Um, some people wouldn't, but I personally would. The first lockdown, I actually really enjoyed it. I loved being at home. I found that I got way more work done than what I did at school. I had no distractions and it was pretty good. I think it was different then because I didn't think that it would be this long. I don't think it really registered that, okay, this could be pretty much all of your year 12 at home. But now, the second lockdown, I'm kind of realizing that, being in year 12, we're missing all these milestone moments. We're not seeing our friends, which I think has been really disappointing. Graduation's going to be online. So I think realizing that now has kind of ruined my mentality a bit. Um, yeah, I think things I've realized is that I have to be very self-driven. I think I thrive around other people and having discussions. Being at home, we want that one-on-one contact. Asking something that you would usually ask your teacher in 2 seconds in an email is so different, and it's quite challenging to say the least. I think that not having that one-on-one contact is really hard for me. I think that I like discussions, I like talking about things, so just being at home all day in the same room is really kind of restricting on my learning. Um, I some challenges that I've experienced. I think in the first lockdown, I wrote to the Age actually, and I made the point that um, I think COVID has exemplified the inequalities within the VC system. I think that public versus private, for example, like private were able to close before we did, and were able to test out their equipment, test out how they were going to run online learning. But for me, who's considered to like North gets considered a pretty high socioeconomic public school, the first 2 weeks of lockdown, actually, the first time, we were dealing with system overloading, internet dropouts. And yeah, I think that definitely put us back a lot. We, yeah, but saying that, I'm very, very lucky to be working at home. Like I have internet and I have a computer that I can work from, and I know that so many people don't. So I'm very fortunate to be here, and it could be worse. Like it's okay, I'm fine. But yeah, I actually spoke to the project as well, and I said that I want to be at school, and I just made the point that I think it's really important for year 12s to be at school in their last year. Um and then yeah, I guess some opportunities I've had. I've also spoken to the drum on ABC, and I said that um I was kind of 4 against 1. I was saying some 4 other kids were saying that we should cancel exams, and I was saying that I don't think we should, because I think that no matter what situation you're in, I think we've all worked way too hard over the last 13 years to accomplish our goals, and I feel like we still can do that, even if we're not at school. So that's been really interesting, kind of having a light to see other debates going on. I've definitely learned how to be more self-motivated. It's also been really hard for me not to compare like other schools to other schools. Like I have friends at other schools, and they might be here in the course and we might be here, and it's like, oh, like I think you definitely see that more when you're at home. Um I think that, yeah, I guess in the future I'm not sure how COVID will impact it. I don't know. Hopefully can get into uni. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think overall I've been pretty fortunate in my situation. I've had to, deal with no schedule, and like it's been a bit and like took a few weeks to sort out. But yeah, I've learned to be very self-driven without teachers. I've learned that not all questions need to be asked because they're too hard to be asked over email. I think one quick thing that being at home, and we use WebEx. It's like Microsoft Teams. But yeah, no one talks, and it's very, like, as I said, like I like to have discussions. But yeah, overall, definitely had an impact on my life. Schooling for sure.